and welcome to A Cup of Conversation on BRT2 TV. My name is Can Ghazi and I'm very honoured and happy today in the studios of BRTK because I have a guy who I've been waiting to interview for about a year now, ever since he first hit our screens last year on the Turkish Survivor programme, and he was really representing the TRNC because he's a Turkish Cypriot, he's from Birmingham in the UK, he's here on holiday and I pinned him down and he's agreed to come onto the programme. He's been on radio with Denise and now he's on the TV with me, and his name is Mehmet Özyay. So first of all, Mehmet, welcome to the programme.
Good to see you, Abby. How's it going?
Great to see you.
Let's keep it Turkish,
yeah,
man. Let's keep it
Turkish now on BRT TV.
That's right.
It's great to have you here, Mehmet. Thank you very much.
It's great to be here. It's great to be in Cyprus, you know.
For taking time out of your holiday. I know you're here for
only about 10 days, I think. 10 days, yeah, max.
And then you're off again?
Off to Birmingham again.
Off to Birmingham.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, for those who don't know about Survivor, we'll talk about that in a minute, but let's go back to your background. Now, you're a Turkish Cypriot, mum and dad are Turkish Cypriot.
Turkish Cypriot, yeah, mum and dad are Cypriot.
And you were born in Birmingham?
Born in Birmingham. So I'm a Brummie.
You're a Brummie?
Yeah, I'm a Brummie.
But you would never have known that if you were listening to your Turkish on Turkish television.
No, not even.
You wouldn't know. But, so you were born and brought up in Birmingham?
In Birmingham, yeah.
And what happened then? So did you study there? Did you go to university? Or are you working?
Well, basically, I was there till I was about 15 or something. And then I came here, and then I finished Lise.
Here in North Cyprus?
Yeah, Lise 2 was it? Yeah. I don't remember properly, but it was Lise 2, and then Lise 3 obviously I finished, and then I went to Near East, and then I graduated from there. I did English language teaching.
Right.
It was the easiest department, man. I mean,
you got English.
Yeah, it was the easiest thing to do, so I just went for that. You know what I mean? And then I finished in January, was it? I think it was a January. Yeah, it was January. And obviously, my dad said to me, Mehmet, like, you finished now, you finished. So you should go back to England and do your fish and chips. Go back to the chippy life. I was like,
Because your mum and dad owned a fish and chip shop, didn't they?
Yeah, fish and chip shop, kebab shop.
Kebab shop, whatever.
Yeah.
And so you graduated and he said, right, back to the UK.
He said, right, Mem, you ain't going to be a teacher, are you? And I was like, nah, I don't think I'm going to be a teacher. He said to me, go back to Birmingham then. So I was like, okay, yeah.
So you went back to Birmingham, but I don't think you've probably been in Birmingham for much for the past year, ever since Survivor.
Well, I have done, because like I'm doing this other program now as well.
Yeah.
It's called Parabende.
Yeah, money. I've got the money.
I got the money, man. I got the money, and like basically like.
You're flying everywhere now, aren't you?
Yeah, I fly everywhere, but I'm like when I'm finished, obviously I'll go back to Birmingham. I'll go back home.
So you're based in Birmingham now.
I'm based in Birmingham, but
and whenever they call you up,
I'm always on calls with Turkey. So whenever they call me, I'll go. Like, it's like.
Now I'm sure our local viewers, our Turkish Support viewers, or those who view from Turkey will recognise you.
Yeah.
From,
hello to everyone, by the way.
Hello to everyone who knows Mehmet. Recognise you from Survivor Turkey.
Yeah.
Now I didn't know this, and I was listening to your interview with Denise, but you actually didn't apply originally yourself, did you? You went to support a friend, didn't you?
Nah, not even. Like my friend applied for it, and he said to me, Mehmet, come with me to Istanbul. I got this audition coming up. I was like, okay, I'll come with you. So I went with him. Yeah, we went to, where was it? In Istanbul somewhere. Vallahi unuttum.
You forgot.
I forgot.
You went to a hotel probably. That's probably where they held the auditions, or maybe.
No. It was in the studio. Ayaz in Istanbul.
Right.
Anyway, I was there. There was like thousands of people there, man. It was crazy, and I was just waiting for my boy. So I was just like. You know, I was just chilling with I was just with randomers, just like laughing my head off and like being loud. And then this geezer said to me, "Who are you?" I was like, "I'm Mehmet." He's like, "Yeah." I didn't ask his name. "Who are you? What are you doing here?" I was like, "I'm just waiting for my friend." And he's like, "Where is he?" I said to him, "He's in the audition." He's like, "For Survivor," and you're not in. He said to me, "Go in." So I walked in the room, and my boy was like. You know, he didn't expect me. He was like, "What are you doing in here?" It's crazy. And
so what happened? I mean, you went in and you had people. Were they interviewing people there?
I went in. I went out. Obviously, they said to me, "Give us your phone number and all this and that." So I was like, "Yeah, okay." And then after a day or two, they called me again. I went back to Istanbul again.
Again.
And I was in the airport on my way back to Cyprus. and I was in the gate, obviously, and I was going to board on the plane, and they said to me, Mehmet, we want you back tomorrow morning.
I'm leaving the island.
I was like, I'm in the airport, man. I've got to go to Cyprus. So anyway, and I forgot my credit card in Cyprus anyway, so I didn't have any cash on me or anything. I didn't know anyone back then. So I was like, okay. So I went back to Cyprus, back to Ercan. I landed in Ercan. Asked my mum and dad, man, it was crazy. I went back home, had like an hour sleep or something. Went back to Ercan. Got the ticket back to Istanbul. I've been doing that, going back and forth like 9-10 times. Like.
So you obviously go through an elimination process. They interview again and again and again. Each time they eliminate people. And you actually, and this is amazing. I mean, can you imagine? There you were. You were just supporting your friend, and you're actually going through towards the finals. You know, you're
I know, it's crazy.
To be chosen. Did you expect that?
No.
So what do they do? What do they ask you? I mean, obviously it's your character that got you through, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're loud. You're fun.
Yeah, and I think it's because like I had like a Cypriot dialect as well. Yeah. That was a bit different, like having that Cypriot dialect and like the British dialect was a different thing. Something different for Turkey, because you know like over 400,000 people applied for it. And they only pick like 20 people from it. It's mad. Like,
it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mad. It is.
Now, for those who don't know about Survivor, the actual programme format, we've got two teams, and one is the celebrity team, and one is the normal people from the people who are selected from the researchers. And then they're all sent to the Dominican Republic, living on two parts of the island.
It's mad.
And every day they have to race each other. They have to, do these games. They different assault courses. They swim. They jump. They do everything. And some days they win food or a prize or something that's good.
Or some days you might go to your island and eat nothing.
Just
eat coconuts all day.
And obviously and then you also have an elimination round. So if you lose, the team that loses then has to choose one or two people to have eliminated by the public vote, and then you get voted off. So it's very simple until the winner. And the final is always held in North Cyprus, Ajun Media. Now I have to say, I've been following this for years, since the beginning.
Have you?
I'm a big Ajun fan. A big Survivor fan. I mean, I like all his programs, but my favourite is Survivor. And when we saw you every day at work, the day after the programme, did you watch last night? What's going to happen? What are they going to do? We were following you. We were really rooting for you. But we know that obviously it's quite difficult to get through to the end because you have to have that big following. All
right, let me ask you a question. Yeah. Did you ever say to yourself, "Oh, Mem, what are you doing? Come on, man. You could do it better." Have you ever said that?
How can we say that?
I'll be honest with that.
You were living in bad conditions, but did you ever say that about yourself? I could have done better.
I could have done better. I could have been a bit more serious, but who cares really? Because at least I went there, I had a good time.
Did you really go at the beginning thinking, "Yeah, I'm going to win. I want to go and win that 500,000 TL"?
At first, I was like, "Mem, you in here, like, let's do it." And then when I was there, I was just chilling.
Then you saw the competition. You thought, well, okay, then maybe.
I know, man.
But I mean, you were with people like, the winner. I mean, actually, your team won because Atakan won.
Well, yeah.
So you're on the winning team.
Yeah, he did save us loads of times.
Yeah, he took you to the finals. I mean, you have people like Yunus Guncher. With a chair. Yeah. And he was a famous comedian.
Yeah, he's a comedian.
I mean, you had people like Tuba Özyay, who is maybe.
Tuba Özyay.
We don't like Tuba Özyay, but boo to Tuba because she actually was the one who made you get voted off. She put your name through to the ground. But I mean, but what was it like? So there you are. You went into the Survivor. In fact, actually, you were chosen, weren't they? They won you, didn't they? At
first, I had two teams already. So I was like, yo, why am I going to Dominican Republic? What are you going to do with me? If you already got the teams. They said to me, Mem, you're a spare.
Yeah.
I was like, what's a spare? They said to me, just go to Dominican Republic and you'll find out.
If something happens to somebody else, you'll be in.
Yeah. Which, lucky enough, I shouldn't say lucky enough. The first week, this boy got injured.
Yeah.
And obviously, there was Seda with us. Mm-hmm. We was 4 people when we went there as spares. And they got Seda in the first week. And then the second week, obviously, I went in as well. But
I think what happened was the teams raced, and then they had the winning team chose, or got the extra person again, didn't they?
Yeah. And I was lucky, man.
You were very lucky, and with the famous people as well. I mean, it's quite good as well.
Yeah, it was good,
Their team.
The thing was, the other team, the volunteer team, they had like the young team. You get me? Like, they were all like the young spirit.
Yeah.
They had the young fire.
All the fit guys.
I was with the celebrity team where everybody's like.
you know,
everybody's
snobs.
like, yeah. Well, I shouldn't say snobs, but everybody's a bit more like serious. Yeah.
You're on the serious team, and of course, not all of them are fit. They're just there because they're their names.
Yeah.
I mean, like, look at Youll. He's not really like a sports guy, is he? But
nah, not even. He's not a sports guy.
But you had a really good time. It seems like you had a really good time.
Yeah, it was good.
You were having fun.
Yeah.
You were shouting too much. You were told to be a bit quiet.
Yeah, I was known to be like.
Is it? I mean, I know you can't reveal too much about the program, and you probably get asked so many questions about what's it really like on the island. But
yeah.
Is it as tough as they say? I mean, when Ajun says...
John Abbey, look, you know when I got nominated and I landed to Istanbul airport, everybody was asking the same questions, man. And since that day, everybody's been asking this question. Everybody's obviously asking. Like, they come up to my face and they say to me, Mehmet, yemek var mıydı? Which means like...
Was there food?
And I always say to them, yo, and some people still don't believe it, man. Because it's crazy.
People are thinking, oh, come on, they must have some food behind,
they said to me, man, there must be something. No, there ain't, man. It's crazy.
So you were eating the coconuts, you were catching the fish, trying to catch a fish or whatever, but it really is how it looks. I mean, obviously, yes, I mean, it's staged.
I'll be honest with you, on the TV it looks even easier.
Really?
Like, I know, like, when you're actually there, it's just a different story. It's emotional, really. It's not emotional, it's like mental, how should I say, like a mental...
it is difficult. It is difficult to be there.
It's mentally and physically difficult.
It probably is hard. Demanding on you to try and, there you are all day long on this island, they're filming all day long and they're going to make you do all these, running around, racing each other.
Fancy eating coconuts for 12 days back to back.
You probably don't want to see coconut anymore in your life.
Nah, man, you feel like you want to puke, man. You feel like,
no more coconuts.
Yeah, I swear, man.
Or bananas, or
never had coconuts since that day, still.
Or the badem,
the badem cheeks. Yeah, they're quite tasty though, still.
Getting used to different food.
Yeah.
So there you are.
Yeah.
You're throwing to Survivor. You're race for your team.
Yeah.
What are the races like? I mean, you're shown what to do. And before, like, obviously, before we go on the track, like, we had Esat Abi there. He was a great gentleman. He was a very good gentleman. He was, and he would show us, like, he would say like, you're gonna jump over this. You're gonna go around this. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do this. Is there anything you don't understand? And I'll be there like, because he was saying in Turkish, and I'll be like, help.
Yeah, I swear.
But you look quite fit. I know that do you work out? I mean, are you fit normally?
I go to sports like almost every day. I do running a lot, but I don't do weights that much. I'm still sexy.
Yeah, you're all right. Okay.
Nah, but like I used to do weights, but I don't do weights anymore. I do running. I prefer to run now still.
But when we're watching the and you're thinking, no, don't, come on, Bennett, faster, come on, and you're screaming at them. But really, it's difficult, isn't it? It is really difficult.
It is, man.
It looks easy for us from the outside.
Personally, like, if I'm going to talk about myself, like, I was fast on the track.
Yeah.
But when the track finished, then you would have like a puzzle or like something to like aim on and shoot.
Yeah.
I was crap at those. I was crap. But towards the end, I was good still. But
you're getting better. I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? You might be fast. You might get there first.
Yeah.
And then you got to start throwing things and hitting things and making things and doing things. And that's it. That's when it all falls apart. But what was it like? I mean, was it really? Is it fierce competition? Do they really hate each other? The two groups.
It's like real adrenaline, man. It's real, like, when you're there.
The good led and
before like Ajun says like, on your marks, get set, go. He's like, on your marks, obviously in Turkish. He's like, Hazır. When he blows the whistle.
Yeah.
It's mad, man.
They're mad.
Yeah.
Everyone takes it really seriously. It really is that competitive. When
it is, man.
They want that extra point. We're going to get that point. We're going to win. This team's going to win. We want that hamburger. If it's
yeah. When I first went in, I was losing games, man, and then
screaming at you.
And then a week in, I didn't win a single game, man. It's crazy. And then a week in, there was like this burger, obviously like some burger company, some burger and chips and thing. It looked really tasty, man. Oh my god! And then in that game, I just did like 4 out of 4 straight. Yeah, man.
I want to win that burger.
I want it, man. I was like,
enough of coconuts. Enough of coconuts.
Man. Oh, it was a relief still.
But it looks like it's a really good experience to have. I mean, everyone says that they want to do that Survivor thing once in their life. Are you happy that you did it?
Of course, man. Of course. You know, if they said to me, Mehmet, come. Like,
you do it again?
They said to me, come. Yo, I'll go straight away, man. Straight away.
And would you recommend to other people if they're gonna have, you know, another year again? Well, they go and, you know, apply.
The thing is, like everybody wants to get on. Everybody wants to get on a big show. It doesn't matter if it's Survivor or anything. Everybody wants to get on a big show so they could get big. Like if you like the TV and the, you know, like if you want to be an actor or something, you got to start off somewhere. You know what I mean? But obviously, I don't know if I could act, but like I like the presenter kind of thing. Yeah. So like. I didn't really go for like the acting stuff really.
Because a lot of people who have been in Survivor, the non-famous ones, the volunteer ones, they've actually gone on to quite more, you know, bigger things, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. Well, not all of them.
Not all of them, but some of them.
Obviously, some of them. Some of them are in the biggest shows in Turkey.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're using that as a way to get recognition.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Way to get known, basically. To
get known.
Yeah. It's cool though. It's cool.
Do you, when you were, you know, obviously you went quite a way into the program, and then you obviously were voted off. Unfortunately, we were all boo, you know, sad. No Mehmet to represent TRNC or the UK. You know, London SIP or British SIP, not London SIP. Sorry, but you know, British SIP.
Like the London Turks.
Yeah, the London Turks.
Birmingham Turks as well.
The Birmingham Turks, of course. But you did very, very well. After you were eliminated, did you go on the plane straight away, or did you stay around on the island for a while?
Oh, I think I must have came to Cyprus for like 2 weeks or so, and then I bounced off to Birmingham again.
Yeah. Did you ever watch the following programs after the
the season that I was in 2016? Yeah, I was watching it.
You were watching it.
Yeah, man.
Were you happy that Atakan won? Did you think he should?
Yeah, he did deserve it, honestly. Like, yeah, he did put his back into it. Still, he was serious about it. So,
although you are actually now working with his the guy who came second, Serkay, who
he came second.
Serkay. We'll talk about that in a minute. But so Survivor is a great experience. Yeah, and it is what you see most of the time. It is what, obviously they film a lot and then they edit a lot afterwards.
Well, of course,
They record all day long. Is it always in your face? You know, whatever you're doing, is it recording all the time?
Of course, all the time.
Then you feel like turn it off. You know,
like obviously. Like, I don't want to say like you know, when you go to the toilet. Like, well, obviously there wasn't a toilet, but like when you go to do your poop, like the cameras wouldn't be on you. Still.
Yeah, obviously you have to.
But apart from that, 24/7 cameras on you all the time.
So, do you feel like when you were on the island, did you notice the cameras and try to be a bit more, you know, try and control yourself, or would you just let go? This is the Mehmet that
I started off with being a natural guy. Yeah. And I'll always be a natural guy till the end, man.
You never acted upon anything.
I don't need to act, man. I'm just me, man. I don't need to act. Like, I don't need to be someone else. I'm just myself. I'm nothing. Like I'm just here, man. I'm just here for being me. Like.
Now I think that's why you were popular as well, because you were you.
Yeah.
You weren't acting, and you weren't like, you know, pretending to like somebody. Who would you say was your closest friend on the program?
Yatara, yeah. He's a gentleman, man. Honestly, he's a true legend. He was 40 years old, man. He was like he was retired. He used to be a football. He used to be a captain for Trabzonspor. Yeah. He was a big man. He was from Guinea. He could speak French, Turkish, English. You know. Yeah. He always used to give me like advice. He was like my older brother. He was like a dad or something in some way.
He was good. He was
always giving me like mental support, man. Honestly, and he was like 40 years old, and he had a knee operation, and his knee would get like this big every day, and he would go hard for it, man. You get me? Like he would do it for the family, for the team, for everyone.
He was genuine as well. Real genuine.
He was being himself as well.
Good guy.
Yeah, man.
Speaking about injuries and stuff, because we sometimes see, you know, people who are injured.
Yeah.
It's quite. Is it that dangerous? Can something happen all of a sudden, then you might, you know, break your foot or?
Yeah. I mean, Seda was on this thing, and she obviously, I think it was the heat or something, like she got dozy or something, and then she must have fell off like the bridge, like in the track, and she fell on her back, and she couldn't like.
And she had to leave, didn't she?
She had to leave, yeah. And who else was it? Semi, like. his finger went backwards or something. He broke his bone.
So, did you have anything? Nothing happened to you, did it?
I was lucky. One time I fell back. It was like boom. But I was just that close from smacking my head on something. So.
Well, you were lucky. You're safe and sound now, so you're all right. So,
like I said, if they ever call me back, I would go, man.
Well, they might do an All-Stars again. Will they? So they.
I think they're doing All-Star this year.
So they might invite you back again.
Fingers crossed. Let's see, man.
We'll see.
Fingers crossed.
Arjun, if you're watching, please
if you're watching, if you're watching,
Arjun Abi, please bring back Mehmet to. In fact, I mean, funny enough, you're doing a program now where you go around the world. We'll speak about that. But
that's
Arjun did Arjun Firarda when he was. So he's actually, doing what he used to do.
Honestly,
now he's a big, massive media mogul. Is he the guy that is he a nice guy, genuine guy that you?
He is, man. I mean, like. Obviously, you got to be a bit like strict to get me because you got the TV company and that. But he's a down-to-earth geezer. Honestly, he's a down-to-earth man. And
he looks like it.
He did say to us, like, since I've done Arjun Firarda, he used to, that program.
Yeah.
He said this program's been the best since I've done this. Like,
yeah. Well, I mean, he's like, he started off small, was on other programs, did Arjun Firarda, and now he's done all these. He's got. It's
crazy.
He's got loads of things that he's doing.
Yeah, mashallah. Yeah.
He had, what was it? Turkish Got Talent.
Yeah.
He's got the Voice of Turkey.
The Voice, yeah.
Survivor.
He's got what else did he have? He's got loads,
He's got loads. So you finished, the season finished.
Yeah.
But
we still got some episodes coming up soon, hopefully.
I'm talking about Survivor at the moment. Survivor finished, the season finished, African won.
Yeah.
Then we saw you now, still on TV, because you are doing Parabende, which means I've got the money.
Yeah.
So what happened, who invited you onto that program then? What did they say? Did they say, "Come on, guys, now you're famous"?
No, I was in England, in the shop, and obviously I got this call, and they said to me, "Mem, contact us as soon as possible." And then I called them up, and then they said to me, "Mem, you're gonna do a Parabende show. Are you on it?" I didn't even know what it was, and then they just called me up from TVA again.
Yeah. They just said, "We're doing Parabende, and we want you to be on it as well."
We're doing Parabende, and you're gonna be with Yunus.
Yeah.
And the thing is, in Survivor, I didn't get along with Yunus. I was like, I can't be doing it with this guy, man. Oh my God, Yunus. Anyway, and then at first I used to be like, yo, stay away from me, man.
Yeah. But now,
but then now, like, as we travel the world together, we just started to like each other, man.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I don't mean it that way.
But let's explain to our viewers, those who don't know about Parabende, which is basically a program where we've got two guys, Mehmet and Yunus, and then we've got two other guys.
And Zafer.
Yeah, and basically, you go around the world. One group, one couple, one team has, what was it, 5,000?
5,000, yeah. At first, it was $1,000. $1,000 versus $100, and then we changed it to $5,000 and $50.
And basically, it's quite a fun thing because you go around the country and.
But the bad side of it is, when you go to like a place where you want to spend money, like we went to Las Vegas, and we was the rich team, and. We went, we did like all sorts of stuff, mad things, like mad stuff. And then they were just in the streets, just like eating hot dogs. It's crazy, man.
Not in Las Vegas. You need money for Las Vegas.
Yeah, you need to do it once in a lifetime still.
And basically, so you guys are presenting the program. It's fun, but you're also showing different countries around the world. So I mean, how many countries have you gone to? I mean, have you lost count now? Probably.
Well, I don't know, man. It's because I go to other countries as well, like
in between as well.
In between and without the program as well. Like I like going around. But
so, what's your favourite country so far that you've been to?
I mean, I like every single country, man. But like, obviously, I like Spain a lot. Out of Europe, I would say Italy.
Yeah.
I like Italy, man. Montenegro was quite nice. Montenegro's got its natural beauty.
Yeah.
It's not in the European Union, you know what I mean? It's not fully developed yet, so it's still got its natural reserves. Like it's like a bit like Cyprus, you know what I mean? It's still got like you know the geological features of the country. It's beautiful, man.
Is there any place that you want to go to that you haven't been to yet?
Oh yeah. I want to go to
where?
I want to go to Colombia.
Colombia?
Colombia or Brazil. Yeah.
They what? TV8 producers, please send.
Yeah, please, man. You gotta send me there, man.
Send them to Colombia. Is the show still continuing, Parabende? Are you
It's still continuing, yeah. But I don't know when we're gonna release the new episodes. But we've still got some new episodes coming.
Are you gonna go and film yet? Is there still more to film? Are you gonna go?
Well, yeah, we are. But the thing is, I don't know when. It's really spontaneous. You know?
Really, like.
Really spontaneous. I'll just get a phone call. Yo, mem, we going.
So you should be shop and then go off again.
Yeah. Well, no. Like, obviously.
They give you some time. They give you some notice. But so.
They give me notice.
Isn't that great though? Can you imagine how it was a year and a half ago, whatever, your life?
I know, it's crazy.
And now how it is.
It's crazy. You never know what's going to happen,
You never know what's going to happen.
But,
is it good? Are you happy?
What's that, sorry?
Is it good? Are you happy with what
Well, yeah, of course, it's been a nice experience for me. Like, even if, like... Alright, I don't know, the thing is, like, I'm constantly doing, like, fish and chips and that. But all I'm saying is, like, sometimes in life you might go a different direction or this and that. But what I learned in life is, like, you gotta keep it moving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what keeps me going. I gotta keep it moving, because if I don't, then that's the minute you die. You know what I mean?
But is the energy? Is it good energy? That's probably why you're so good for TV.
Yeah.
Because you've got that great positive energy, and you want to do.
I like
things.
it, man. You know why? Because I like going around random places. Like the other day, I just went on a random road trip in Cyprus, into random villages. I went into random farms. The guy's like, yo, what are you doing in this farm? I'm like, show me how to make, show me how you milk your cows and this and that. Yeah, I like doing that stuff, man. I like seeing people. I like, I don't know how to explain, man. I like meeting new people, seeing how the world works, you know, it's...
How's your life changed personally since you've been on TV? I mean, when you walk down, let's say in North Cyprus, you're here now.
Yeah.
When you go out and about, do people recognise you? Do they know you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, but...
Is it like, is that Mehmet from Survivor? Do they?
Yeah, but the thing is, I swear, Dan, you know, I spent my uni days in Lefkoşa.
Yeah.
And before I was on TV, before I was thinking, I knew all of Lefkoşa anyway.
Yeah.
And now that all these people that I know, like they know that I'm like went on a few shows and this and that. They don't know me from the TV. They know me from
the uni.
From before. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Man. Like that's why it feels different. Like when you know them still. Like it's nice, man. It's nice.
Good. It is good. And I know that probably people do. So like maybe if you're at a restaurant and the people are like whispering, get his autograph and you're,
You know what I like, man? I like when little kids come up to me, man. I swear, I love it, man. I love keeping them kids happy, man.
In fact, I think, was it last year? You went to Levent Primary School, I think.
Yeah, I went to go see my little cousin, and then all of a sudden I saw like loads of kids around me, man. It was beautiful.
Because obviously it's a popular show for the whole family. Survivor was. Yeah. Everyone was watching from 7 to 77. It's something that everyone can get into.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I remember my son. He was 7 at the time. And he's like watching. He's like going. So who are going to be voting for? Who is supporting now, Dad? Who's going to win? Who's going to win? And I always have to say, I always support the famous team. I don't know why. I'm always with the famous.
Always,
guys.
huh? Always.
Always. I just find the volunteers seem to get on my nerves so much that I don't want to support them. But I'm always supporting the famous guys.
Yeah.
And. But it is really good. It is really fun. So what you're saying is, it's what you see there. It's all, natural.
Of course, man.
It's all what's happening.
It's all real. It's all reality. What you're watching still.
And you do it again.
I'll do it again. If they call me again, I'll go. I wouldn't even look back. I'll just be like, take me.
I hear you were saying on the radio to Denise, my colleague here, that you've actually been lined up to do a couple of adverts.
Yeah, I've got a couple of adverts.
Obviously, you can't tell us what you're doing.
Yeah, obviously it's
But is this in Turkey there?
Yeah, it's in
again?
Turkey, it's in Turkey.
And they're going to get you to do some advertising.
I've got these funny adverts coming up soon. Yeah.
Have you filmed them
Pretty
yet?
decent. Yeah.
You've done them? You've done the filming?
done them all, yeah.
So it's in the can?
But it's in the can. We've got a couple of cans.
A couple of cans. I'm the John.
Couple of cans.
But they haven't been aired yet. We haven't
They haven't been aired. I think they're going to air it I think in a couple of weeks' time. You know.
Okay, we're going to look out for you there then.
Yeah.
Would you be up for other programs? You said you weren't into acting, but if you got an acting coach, or if they gave you lessons, or would you ever be up for being in a series or not? Not really.
You know, look, I've got to be straightforward.
Have they offered you?
I did get this one, but the thing was I had to stay in Turkey, and I couldn't really go back to England, and it was a bit like.
You wouldn't want to move to Turkey full time.
Well, at the moment I can't.
You can't.
'Cause of, my work and everything's in England, but.
But you never know.
But you never know, man. You never know.
Something could
something could just come up.
Yeah, something could happen. But what would you want? What do you want to do in the future? Seriously, okay, you have got your job, and you're happy in the UK. You're the Brummie guy from at heart.
Yeah, man.
And you come to Cyprus. Are your family here?
Yeah, mum and dad. My sister's here.
They're all based here.
Yeah, they're all based here. Mum and dad are retired.
Yeah.
My sister's a teacher.
But you're not thinking of settling down here?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I do like Cyprus. I love Cyprus, man. But not this year, I don't think so.
Not for a while, but
not for a while.
I mean, in TV work, you're doing presenting now, but that'll probably be for a while.
Probably will be, yeah.
And then what will happen after that? What do you want to do? What is in your heart, Mehmet? What do you?
The thing with me is I'm going with the flow, man. Like.
Do you like? Are you into reality TV now? Then do you like reality TV?
Yeah, reality TV. I want to be in like a. Do you remember that guy from Australia who used to do like the crocodile thing?
The guy who passed away?
Yeah, the guy who passed away.
Steve Irwin.
That's right, yeah. I would love to do something like that.
You should do a nature program then. Go out there and rescue crocodiles.
Or go into Africa with the lions and that.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, I'd love to do like an animal thing as well.
Yeah.
Because I'm into that stuff as well.
Wildlife program.
I'm into wildlife. I love trekking as well. I'll climb mountains and that as well.
Funny enough, there's a channel, was it TLC, in Turkey, and you watch all these, like you got, was it that guy called Bear Grylls, and he does...
Bear Grylls?
Yeah. I forgot his surname now, but Bear. Yeah. And he's actually running around in the mountains, and you could do something like that, couldn't you?
Yeah, I'd love to do something like that.
In the outback.
I swear.
Yeah.
That's like for me, that is. I swear.
So there you are. I get another little note for the producers of TV programs in Turkey, or even in the UK. Would you ever? Going back now to the UK, would you ever approach a UK company and say, "Look, I'm famous now. I've been in Turkish television. Could I be on?"
I think it doesn't really matter if you're famous in Turkey.
Yeah, it doesn't matter there.
It doesn't really matter because it's in Turkish, isn't it? It doesn't really matter.
You've got the background now, haven't you? You've got the following. Because I hear in the UK, there's a Turkish Cypriot friend of mine. His name is Can Somer. He's a young guy. He's only about 18. Can.
Yeah.
Another Can. And
another Can. Yeah.
He's got this ambition to be on reality TV on things like Big Brother.
Oh yeah.
Would you ever apply for something like that now then?
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
There you are.
I recently applied online.
As if I knew.
Fingers crossed, man. But you never know.
Apparently, they look at your social media accounts. How many people are following you on Instagram? How many people are?
They probably do, you know.
And so you've got quite a few followers on Instagram, haven't you? About 15,000, you were saying.
50,000.
50.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know.
But with that though, they'd get lots of people watching their program because of you, wouldn't they? So maybe.
Probably, yeah. You never know.
So you've applied.
I did apply, yeah.
Have you got a response yet or not?
What's that?
Have you yes or no yet or not?
You know that Love Island program? don't look at me like that. I did apply for it. But some Turkish Cypriot boy went in there, man.
Yeah, and he won.
And he won, man. Fair play to the geezer.
Oh my God.
Go on, Turkish power. Turkish power.
Unfortunately, I don't get to watch English TV.
That was a big show, you know. Everybody was watching that.
But another Turkish Cypriot there.
Yeah, he'd done us proud as well. Fair play to him.
So it's really good that Turkish Cypriots are sort of like, we're proud of things like that.
Yeah, that's how we are though, isn't it? When someone makes it big, like we all get happy for him.
Do you think Acun is like, because I'll tell you why, I've interviewed Ali Koser, and Ali Koser entered the Voice of Turkey a couple of years back.
Oh yeah.
He got through and he was on the programme, got into a team, he was working with with Hadise and things like that.
Yeah.
Do you think Acun has a special thing, because he comes to film the final here of Survivor in North Cyprus.
Yeah.
Do you think he likes Turkish Cypriots? Do you think he's got a
He does,
thing?
man, he does. He's into it as well. And I like that guy, man. At first when I met him, I'll be honest with you, when I first met him I was like, this guy's really strict, man.
Is he strict?
No, obviously in the audition.
Yeah.
He was a bit like...
Did you have to go up to in front of him and
No, we was on the table.
Yeah.
And,
what happened?
Everybody's heartbeat was like...
You actually met Acun, the man who's gonna...
the man like...
The man,
like, the Don.
Yeah.
And then after that, I just realised like the guy's just really down to earth.
Yeah.
And he likes like down to earth people. And
so maybe
that's why he likes Cyprus. I don't know.
Yeah. And that's why he like you.
Yeah.
You're a down to earth guy.
Yeah.
No, seriously though, I mean, it came across, Mehmet. I mean, okay, you're competing with big names in Turkey. You're competing with people like Yatara and Tuba Özyay and Afrikan, who had a famous following in the boxing world, and he won in the end.
Yeah.
And of course, there's only so much that you can present yourself. At the end of the day.
And I didn't have any experience in TV or anything as well. So.
And maybe maybe the Turkish people who are voting in Turkey, maybe they couldn't quite get what you were about. Maybe they probably didn't realise what is Mehmet about. And
yeah, because at first I couldn't explain myself because I was a bit too the British Turk who couldn't speak Turkish, like
broken Turkish. Like I was on there, but you did very well. I think you did excellent for the conditions that you're working in. And
thanks, man.
For somebody,
you're a gentleman, man, I swear.
For somebody who actually went in just to support another friend and to get through, they saw that light. They saw that Mehmet would be a good guy. Wonderful.
It's mad, isn't it? It's crazy.
We're very proud of you. Seriously, we were.
Thank you.
From our hearts, we were really rooting for you. Believe us. When we see Turkish Cypriot, especially somebody like you, on Turkish Cypriot, we were like, yes, come on, we want you to win. We want you to win. So, but well done. Good luck with everything that's happening.
Thank you.
Good luck with the filming out there that you're still doing. Now I'm looking forward to seeing you more on television.
Inshallah, yeah, inshallah. Fingers crossed, man. You might see me on Love Island.
Who knows? All right then. Well, let us know. But I'm sure.
I'll keep you updated, man.
I know that you are very popular on Instagram and on Facebook. So do you share what you're doing a lot?
Not all the time, man.
Not all the time.
Well,
how often? Once a week?
Probably once a week, yeah.
But if something big is happening, you will share it with us, won't you? You will share.
I will share you lot, man. Of course, man. Of course.
Take a few selfies. Take a few.
Take a few selfies, man.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But no regrets at the moment that you've done Survivor. That you're doing Paraben there.
I'm so happy that I've done it, man.
Yeah. And I think everyone's happy that you're.
It was a nice experience, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, if they ever call me back, I would go.
You would go.
I would go.
Who knows, if there's another all-star Survivor in Turkey, you could be invited back. They should invite you back. You'll get the ratings up
Fingers
again.
crossed, man.
I know that all the North Cyprus will be voting for you.
Yeah.
And all your Birmingham mates.
And the Londoner Turks, man. I got loads of support from the Londoner Turks, man.
Really?
Yeah, man. When I walked down to, I was in Haringey. I was just walking, I went into Yashar Halim to get some boilie beef and some
we all know Yashar Halim, yeah.
Yeah, we all know Yashar Halim. And there was this lady in there, I don't know. She was like a blonde lady, and she's like, "Ben seni birisine benzettim ya." I was like,
I know you from somewhere.
Yeah, I know you from somewhere. I was like, tanıdın ya. And she's like, "Şeye benzedin." Mehmet'e benzedim Survivor'dan. I was like, yo. She said you look like Mehmet from Survivor. I was like, yo, it's me.
It is Mehmet from Survivor. I'm here in Haringey.
It was nice, obviously the Londoner Turks supported me as well.
Because obviously with TV8 you can watch it around the world.
Yeah, they got international. You can watch it on your phone as well.
On your phone, and
take out your phone and just
got the application.
Watch it.
And in fact, people can vote as well.
Vote from all over.
All over Europe.
All over, yeah.
So you probably did get a lot of support.
I did, yeah.
From Turks around the whole.
Yeah.
Whole
Germany
Europe.
as well.
Germany.
Germany. I got love for Germany. I got love for Azerbaijan as well. They watch Turkish television like their own television. You know? And in Iran.
Amazing.
Yeah, in Iran they watch Turkish TV a lot.
So you're famous in Iran, in Azerbaijan, in Germany.
Oh yeah, I was in Buchan the other day, funny enough.
Yeah.
And these two boys from Iran, they came to Cyprus to study, and they was like, Mehmet abi. I was like, yeah, that's me, bro.
That's me.
Yeah,
I'm your Mehmet abi. I'm your Mehmet abi.
They're from Iran.
Amazing.
Amazing, man.
We can't say much. How old are you, Mehmet, by the way?
I'm 24, man.
24. So at the age of 24, you can't really say that life is bad. Life is treating you good, Mehmet.
No, it's doing good, man. It's doing good. Life's cushy.
Life's cushy, and you've got a lot to share. Just don't shout so much on Survivor so that everyone's like this. But later, mate. Later. See you later.
See you later.
And with that, Mehmet, we're going to see you later, mate.
Hey, did you see that video? Oh, funny enough. Later.
We'll see you later. We're going to say goodbye now to our viewers. Thank you very, very much for coming in. Have a great holiday while you're here in North Cyprus.
Thank you.
Send our love back to Birmingham.
I will do, man.
To your mum and dad and to your sister.
I will do.
Thank you very much for being such a great sport. You are amazing. We want to see you again.
Thanks.
Let us know how well you're doing.
Yeah, we'll do. I'll keep you updated next time.
We're going to be watching everything that you're going to be on.
Yeah.
We're going to make sure that you do good things. But seriously, you're a great sport, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you. You're a gentleman, man.
And we're going to see you later.
I'll see you later, man.
Yeah, see you later. And with that catchphrase that he had on Survivor, we're going to see Mehmet a lot later, hopefully.
Oh, no.
But thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed our interview with Mehmet Özyay. Look out for Mehmet Özyay on Instagram and Mehmet Özyay on Facebook. And until we meet again on another show at BRTK, another couple conversation, take care and go well. Bye-bye. See you later.
See you later.